Hello guys, thanks for signing up. I am Ricardo Barreto. I'm here in this ecological preserve in Mexico, doing a little bit of rewilding, what the Japanese call forest bathing, inhaling bacteria, changing my microbiome, the guts, lungs. We are the species that we recognize more shades of green than any other color. Maybe because of our evolutionary history, we've been in forests, leopards want to eat us, we want to know what's green, what's not green, whatever. But so cool. So the first thing you're going to do, this is it. You're going to go on the web and you're going to find the bulletproof roadmap. Bulletproof diet roadmap. I'll try to post a link. This is the entire book in one chart. But of course, you want to read the book because David is incredible. Here's the book. We want to get the diet bulletproof. It's a good start into the mind of the biohacking movement and the mind of Dave Asprey, right? So what is biohacking? What are some of the things we're going to talk about here? Biohacking is the art of using technology to change the environment both inside and outside, to make your body do what you want. So let's define some concepts. By inside, you mean imagine there are a lot of systems operating inside your body. Like Carl Jung would say, we don't live, we're being lived by things that we pretend we understand. But the more we understand about these systems, we understand that it's creating something here that's really bad for me, or it's creating something here that's good. How do I make this thing produce less of the bad thing, right? Or this kind of hormone, or this kind of craving, or whatever it is. And how do I make this thing produces more of this? How do I get more NAD+? How do I get more cardiolipin? How do I get more of these neurotransmitters that will help me have more energy, have more time, produce better, think better, more great physical energy, and feel better. So the environment inside is everything that's going inside of you. Outside, I would include not only, even changing the air filter in your car. It's changing the environment outside because that's the air you breathe, right? By being here in this forest, I'm changing my environment. I have clean air. I'm, in contact with nature. But you can't do this forever, but you can change the lights in your house. What kind of lights exposure, what do you read, what do you do, in your environment, in your home. Who do you spend time with? I say there are two kinds of people. Some they are lighting your fire, and some they are dousing your fire. Have you ever had a conversation with someone where you feel so tired or so down or depressed or bad after this conversation? That's always someone will come with something negative about something that you're going to say, you're going to do it as a natural way to focus, right? And your body is producing energy. Your body is producing electrons and electrons and electrons. And the same energy your body produces can be used for productive means, to produce something, to read something, to focus on your life, on your future, on your goals, to be kind, to be grateful. Or it can be used to feel angry, to feel stressed, to feel like in a retaliation mode against the world, against other people. So it's the same energy. If you use it for something here, you have less energy for whatever you're going to do. So at the end of the concept of biohacking, we call about what people want. What is it that people want the most? Energy, time, or money? Where do you focus? I think energy is the most important thing, because with more energy, more productivity, greater brain power, you have more time. With more time and more energy, you'll be able to produce, to write, to develop the things, your career, and the things that will eventually give you money as a byproduct of having energy and time. So if you become a biohacker, you feel less guilt. You don't think about, why did I eat this? Why did I wake up at 11 p.m. and had this 1 liter of ice cream? Why did I eat popcorn at midnight or 1 a.m.? Why did I crave whole grains or something like that? So you think about the triggers. That's a little bit of decision theory, I feel. Like you think about what triggered this, what was the cause of this, and what was the cause of that caused this. So you go into this citizen scientist mode, and you're sort of looking at triggers and how do you stop those triggers in your life, right? Another thing is when you feel bad, something robs your energy, right? What triggered that? What did I eat? What environment was I in? Who was I with? So you query, the motives, the triggers that led to something, instead of feeling guilt about yourself, feeling bad about yourself. So the proposed benefits of biohacking and the bulletproof diet: you have more energy with less sleep, you lose weight or you get in shape or gain weight, in my case gain muscle mass, with less work, and you light up your brain like a Christmas tree. What are the things that number two, I can tell from my own experience, I follow the training regimen of the Brazilian fitness champion, which was really a lot of series with very short intervals, and I developed a lot of strength, stamina, and I developed like ligaments and strong tendons and strong articulations. I didn't hurt myself because it was not a lot of weight, but it was just a lot of strength until you got tired, right? Until you gave up. But then I was not gaining muscle mass or size necessarily. But then I found this dude online because I was going to start university, and I was like, oh my God, I have a very busy time of my life right now. I have less time to go to the gym. So I found this guy that hacked something for me. He said, you're gonna go to the gym 3 times a week for 44 minutes. The sets are 44 minutes. And you're gonna gain great muscle mass. And I started, and it was just unbelievable. I'm gonna post a link. His name, I think, is Greg Gallagher, I remember right now. I'm gonna post the link, and you'll be able to. I think I'm gonna post both series because it's nice for somebody who hasn't exercised at all to do a little strengthening of the tendons. Do the series I did with the Brazilian fitness champion, and then go into the Gallagher's work, which is just absolutely amazing. 44 minutes. But according to David, talking about exercise pales in comparison when it comes to diet. Diet is the thing that's really going to change your life and up your energy, your IQ, your willpower, your stamina, anti-aging, and all that stuff. And we're going to focus a lot on the diet in the next series of videos. I also so happy that I got the book called the Longevity Cookbook by developed Maria Konovalenko, the Buck Institute of Aging. And when I got that book, I saw my name as one of the contributors. It was awesome to see my name because it's a cause I really believe in, and the scientific query into aging. And so we're going to talk about from pharmacological intervention, about microbiome, genetic intervention, and everything that's in the menu of living, extending your lifespan, giving you more energy and more time to enjoy life and your family and all that stuff. Some things that you can do right now. Promise, this is the one thing. There are two factors when it comes to aging and improving in biohacking. Number one is information, right? The more information we have about the systems, we're like software, and we're looking inside the systems and we're understanding what's going on. So we're changing these systems, right? This information. And number two is, I'm going to talk about this again and again and again and again. It is the study at Harvard Medical School, where they had 72 to 75% of the people who went to the doctor did not follow the doctor's instructions, meaning the doctor said, if you don't do this, if you don't change this habit, you are going to die. And people don't change, right? So you think about it, 75% of the people prefer to die than to change. Change is a very, very difficult thing, and it's up to you to change your habits. Like I did, I changed immediately. Somebody said, this is good for you, I'm right there, I'm trying it on myself. It's very individualized. The chart you're gonna download, you're gonna get from the roadmap. Just gonna point something out. You have the green. The green is pretty much good across the board. Then you have the red, which is they call kryptonite, which is bad for everybody, right? And there's this yellow section in the middle. This yellow section in the middle means that it may have negative or positive impacts according. It's a very individualized approach, and I worked with a company that worked with a very individualized medical approach called MetaMed in the past. So we're going to go into detail. The book goes into detail about everything. So it's basically it's a way of you getting to know yourself and being willing to change, being willing to optimize, and be willing to become a citizen scientist and sort of figure things out on your own with the help of the videos and everything we're gonna go through here. All right? And don't forget, intermittent fasting. Number one, intermittent fasting. Don't eat for 16 hours, 15. Start with 14, 15, 16. Introduce biological stressors. Introduce cold showers, 10 seconds at the end of your shower. Then 20 seconds the next day. Then 30 seconds the third day. The fourth day will be fine. So 4 days of this cold shower increases the level of cardioliptin, which is a fat membrane in your mitochondria. It makes your mitochondria produce energy more efficiently. So I hate cold showers. This is the most difficult part for me. But if I can go 10 seconds, 15, 20, 30, and I do it 3 times a week, I'm getting some benefit out of it. All right, see you. It's a long series of videos here, and I hope you enjoy it.